welcome to my channel Go to Study. So today we will discuss something about English. Okay, तो आज हम इंग्लिश ग्रामर का सबसे बेसिक थिंग्स से स्टार्ट करेंगे. ओके, और वो बेसिक फंडा क्या है, वो बेसिक प्रिंसिपल या वो बेसिक थिंग जिसके बिना हम इंग्लिश ग्रामर में आगे नहीं बढ़ सकते हैं, वो है parts of speech. Okay, I assure that in whatever class you are reading, this video would be very helpful for you. Okay, आप कोई से भी क्लास में हो, आप कोई से भी बोर्ड में पढ़ रहे हो, चाहे वो आईसीएसई हो, सीबीएसई हो या फिर कोई भी स्टेट बोर्ड हो, पर अगर आप इंग्लिश ग्रामर सीखना चाहते हैं, then this video would be very helpful for you. Okay, और अगर आप मैं जो बोल रही हूँ एक बार सुन लेंगे ना, फिर आपको और बार बार यही चीज को रिपीट करके पढ़ने की कोई जरूरत नहीं होगी. ओके, सो आई एम गोना टीच इन द वे माय टीचर टॉट मी. ओके, सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड. See, now when I was studying grammar, I was very eager to know about all the elements of grammar and so on. So my teacher took me to a English grammar street. Okay, so there was a big board in which the name of the street was written, and there it was written English grammar street. And my teacher told me, if you want to excel in grammar, then you have to go to each house present here, and you have to meet the members living in those houses, and when you interact with them, when you know about them, when you understand them, then surely you will be very good at English. So I wanted to improve my English skills, so I accompanied her. Okay, and the first house, you can say, or it was a big building. Okay, so the first house was there, and I thought I should start from here itself. And there was a nameplate. Okay, there was a nameplate, एक nameplate था. Then there I saw in big bold letters it was written parts of speech. Okay, so I was very curious to know who are the people living here, how are they, their characteristics and all. So I knocked the door. Then a person came and opened the door. I said that I'm a student of English grammar and I want to learn English. So I thought that I should start with this house. I should start by interacting with you all people, with the people living here. So he said, most welcome. You're welcome, and we will help you to progress in English grammar. Then he asked, so can you please explain about yourself? He said, yes, of course, why not? I'm the person. He said, so okay, listen to it very carefully. He said, I am the person who gives name to everything in the world. Be it a person, be it a thing, be it an animal, be it a place. I provide names. I give names to all the things. Even your name, my channel's name, everything is given by that person. So I really wondered, is that the thing? He said, yes, of course. Then I asked, then can you please tell me your name? He said, I am Noun. Okay, so he said that I am Noun. Then I said, very glad to meet you. Then at that time when I was conversing with him, another person came running and said, please introduce me. I also want to introduce myself to you. I said, sure, please tell me, who are you? He said that I do all the things in the absence of noun. Whatever work he does, I take in charge of all those works when he is absent. So I was really surprised. Oh, really? Then what's your name? He said, my name is pronoun. What's my name? My name is pronoun. The person said that my name is pronoun. Then at that time, I said that I want to know more about your characteristics, and also can you explain your characteristics, your nature? So at that time, they said, we don't explain about ourselves. There is another person in the family who will explain you about us. also came running. I asked, so can you explain about that? The person said, yes, of course. Now, he is very smart, intelligent, handsome and all. So the person said the person praised the noun and pronoun, and the person also explained some bad qualities of the noun and pronoun. So he asked, so is that your function in this house? Is this your function in this house? That is to describe noun and pronoun. He said, yes, you understand it, you understood it. Then I asked, so can you please tell what's your name? The person said, I am adjective. Who am I? I am adjective. Adjective. Understood? Now, while I was talking with this person, another person came running. He was very tired. Okay, and he was having short breaths. I asked, why are you so tired? Why are you running all around? And why are you doing all those sort of things? All those work that is to be done. He was doing everything. Anything and everything he was doing. Okay. He was cleaning the house. He was running. He was jumping. He was cooking. Whatever the things were to be done, all were done by him. That is, all actions were done by him. I asked, why are you doing so much of work? So what's your role in this house? So then the person said, I am the one who does all the work, be it sitting, eating, cooking, running, playing, cleaning, everything I does. Then I was really wondered, one person and this person is doing all these works. So I said, then please tell me your name. He said, I think you have guessed it by this time. Yes, he said that I am verb. So I said, glad to meet you all. You work all the day. I said, yes, that's my job. What to do? I have to work all the day. So this person was verb. Then I asked to verb, so can you explain me more about yourself? Verb said, I don't do that, but he does that. Then another person came. Okay, to whom this verb pointed out. Then I looked at that person and I asked, so can you explain about verb? He said, yes, of course. Now, so please start explaining. Then the person said, he runs fastly, but he writes slowly. Okay, so the person continued to explain all the characteristic of verb, that how this action is performed by a verb, how that action is performed. So he started explaining all those sort of things. Then I said, okay, well, I understood now. So is that your function? That is it your function to explain about verb? He happily said, yes, that's my function to explain about verb. Not only verb, sometimes I also explain about some other parts of speech too. I said, okay, glad to meet you. Then what's your name? He said, my name is Adverb. Okay, what's my name? My name is Adverb. Understood? Now, what happened? A very small person was going around. A small kid was going around. And what the kid said, I also have to speak. Then I searched from where this sound was coming. Then when I looked down, I saw that a small kid was there. I asked that kid, what do you want to speak? You are so little one. So I felt very happy by seeing that little one. Okay, so what you want to speak? What's your role in this house? I asked to that kid. He said, don't go on my size. Although I am very small, but still I have huge role to play in this house. Without my presence, the relation between these parts of speech will not be established. I said, oh really? Then you are very powerful. So I asked to that kid, then what's your name? Can you tell me? Yes, of course. I am preposition. Okay. That kid said, I am preposition. The words that I use are very small. Okay. Many of the times, the words that I use are very small, but those words relate this noun with other parts of speech. Oh, I said, very happy to see you. Then can you give some examples of preposition? I asked to that kid only. The kid said, yes, of course. Like, so what are they? They are on, in, at. So these are some of the preposition that we use daily. Understood? Now at that time what happened? Another person came, and by this time 2 sentences were quarreling in the street. Okay, in the street 2 sentences were quarreling. So this person who was coming, he has resolved the problem between them, and he has again established unity between those sentences. And after doing that work, that word came. Okay, so he asked to him, what were you doing outside? What were you doing on the street? The person said, 2 sentences were quarreling and 2 words were also quarreling. Okay, so what I did was, I just united them, and now they are good friends. Okay, so I said, then you're doing a great work. So can you tell me what's your name? He said, I am Conjunction. Okay, so I am Conjunction, and it's my duty to join sentences, to join words, to join phrases to form a meaningful sentence. Then what happened? Suddenly a bang sound was heard. Okay, I was really surprised. What's happening? From where this sound came? And then all of a sudden a person came and stood in front of me, and it asked, are you surprised? I said, really? What happened, Akas? I don't know what's happening here. That function or that surprise is given by me. He said to me, that person said to me. Then I asked, so is it a function to just give surprises and all? He said, yes. I am interjection, and you can see me wherever there is a sudden expression or sudden feeling as you felt now. So I said, oh, is that the case? He said, yes, of course. And you know one thing, I am always followed by an exclamatory mark. Oh, that's the thing. So while I was conversing with them, I also note some of their characteristics also. Characteristic too. Okay. So while you were hearing me, I hope that you all have also written some points. Okay. So this was all the discussion, all the interaction that I had with that parts of speech family. Okay. Now I came out of the house, and with me I had a sheet of paper in which I had written all their characteristics. Okay. So now we will discuss them. I hope that by listening to this short anecdote or by listening to this short speech, you all have developed a general idea about parts of speech, isn't it? And I think that you all will never forget this in future. Okay, so see, there are 8 parts of speech. How many? There are 8 parts of speech. What are they? Noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Okay? So these are the 8 parts of speech. Once again, noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, preposition, conjunction, and interjection. Now, see, noun is the naming word. Okay. So, noun is the naming word, as noun is the names of persons, place, animals, and things. Okay, so if we explain noun in one word, then we can explain it as the naming word. Okay, so your name, my channel's name, that is Road to Study, everything is noun. The place in which you are living, everything is noun. Okay, the next one is pronoun. That is, pronoun is used in place of nouns. Pronouns are used in place of noun. Like if you are using one noun repeatedly, if you are using one noun, okay, a number of times in a same paragraph, then it's really very cumbersome, isn't it? So therefore, we replace those nouns with some other words. That those words are known as pronoun. Okay, those words are known as pronoun. That is, they are used instead of noun. For example, I am saying that Door to Study is my channel. In Door to Study, okay, let that be apart. We will discuss another example. Let it be. Sam is my friend. Sam will come here tomorrow. Sam will have dinner with us, and Sam will go back home tomorrow. Okay, it's a paragraph, not a paragraph. Here you can see 4 to 5 sentences, isn't it? Now in each sentence I am repeating Sam, 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 isn't it? Now while you are listening to this, it's really awkward. So to replace, we should have something to replace Sam with, isn't it? So here we can use the pronoun he. Like Sam is my friend. He will come here tomorrow. He will have dinner with us, and he will return back tomorrow. Okay. So in this way, we can replace the noun with some other words. So there are many pronouns like he, him, his, then she, her, they, we, us. Okay. So there are many pronouns. We will discuss each parts of speech in some other videos. Okay. Here you have to take a brief idea about all the parts of speech. So here you understood about pronoun. Now you have to know about adjective. Okay, here let's write the pronoun is used instead of noun. Understood? Now we will discuss about adjective. See, adjective is the word that describes these nouns and pronouns. Okay, like if you are explaining someone, like Smita is a beautiful girl. Okay, so here we are explaining the noun Smita. We are telling her characteristic that she is very beautiful. So here beautiful is the adjective. Okay, or you can say Taj Mahal is a wonderful monument. Okay, so here wonderful is the adjective. Understood? So these are the adjective are the words that describe noun and pronoun. That, did you understand? Let's move on to the next one, that is verb. As we saw in the story, verb was doing all the actions, isn't it? So verb is also known as the action word. Okay, verb is also known as action word because all the things, all the works that are done are represented by verb. Like, I am studying. So here studying is a verb. And what is studying? According to parts of speech, studying is verb. Okay. Likewise, she is writing a letter. So which word is verb here? Yes, you got it right. Writing is the verb. Okay. So all the works that are done are verbs. So therefore, verb is the doing word or the, okay, better, it would better to write as the doing word. Okay. Next, adverb. Now, adverb describes the verb. Not only verb, it also sometimes describes the adjectives or another adverb. Okay. So, adverb is the word that describes the verb. For example, he is, what you can say? He is writing slowly. So here you know that writing is the verb, whereas slowly is the adverb. That means adverb is showing how that action is being performed. He is writing slowly. So how is he writing? He is writing slowly. Okay. And any other example you want, then I would say like she is, what you can say. Let me give an example. She is walking slowly. She is walking slowly. Okay. So here walking is the verb, whereas slowly is the adverb. Understood? And furthermore, he is writing neatly. Okay. So here writing is the verb and neatly is the adverb. Understood? So the next one is preposition. Preposition shows the relation between noun and other parts of sentence. Like the pen is on the table. So here it's showing the relation between the pen and the table. So some of the examples of preposition are on, in, at, etc. Okay. Now conjunction. Conjunction. Okay. It joins two words to sentences to make a new one that has a complete sense. Like if I say John is going to play outside and Sam is going to play outside. These are two separate sentences. Now these are two separate sentences, isn't it? Now if we have to combine them, then we can combine them using a conjunction. That is and. How will you combine? You can say that John and Sam are going to play outside. Okay. Here I combine the two sentences just by using the word and. Now there are various other conjunctions which are used for various other purposes like and, or, because, either, or, neither, nor. So there are many other. Understood? Now so conjunctions are the joining words. Now let's look at the last parts of speech, that is interjection. Okay. Now interjection is used to express some sudden feeling. Okay. Now we have some sudden feeling, surprise, shock, sadness. To express those feelings, we use some words known as interjection. Okay. Like hooray, we won the match. Okay. Here hooray is the interjection. And one thing you have to remember is that interjections are always followed by an exclamatory mark. Understood? Now, if you have to express pain, oh, it's hurting. Understood? And if you have to express sadness, gosh, she's dead. Okay. So, such words are used to express, or such words, these words are known as interjection. So, interjection is used to express sudden feelings. Okay. Sudden feelings. So these are the words that are used to express sudden feelings. So here we have discussed all the 8 parts of speech. Let's revise them once again. Noun, it's the naming word. Pronoun, they are used instead of noun. Adjective, they are used to describe noun and pronoun. Verb is the doing word. Adverb is the word that describes verb. Adverb or subadjective. Preposition shows the relation between noun and other parts of speech. Conjunction is the joining word and interjection is used to express some sudden feelings. So here we come to the end of this video. I know that just seeing this video or just understanding these parts of speech is not enough to be strong in parts of speech, to be strong in identifying the parts of speech. So in my next video, I would be coming with a exercise, with an exercise in which we will identify the different parts of speech. Okay, so till then, bye bye and keep studying.